So if you're looking to buy a new Cybertruck this year or perhaps next year, I have a very important warning for you. Elon Musk and the gang might actually sue you if you don't follow the rules. No. I'm serious. Take a look at the headlines here. This is real. Tesla might sue you if you sell your Cybertruck within a year. Moreover, Tesla will sue you $50,000 if you try to resell your Cybertruck in the first year. Moreover, excited for the Tesla Cybertruck? You'd better be, because Elon Musk's EV maker could demand $50K if you resell it sans permission in year one. And it's hard to keep a straight face when you read this stuff. It's like, wait, what? There's always some sort of crazy drama with these things. So I'm actually looking at the motor vehicle order agreement, the current terms and conditions. I have it from the Tesla website, and there is a special section on Cybertruck. And I want to go over it with you guys because we have a great community, and I always love to get people's opinions on this stuff because my opinion on this, I have not heard of something like this before. So other people may have heard this kind of thing, and I was thinking, in order to be fair to Tesla, maybe like something like concert tickets, Super Bowl tickets, like these kind of things. The idea that they don't want people reselling them over sticker, which I think is a real thing. Moreover, another one is iPhones. That used to be a big problem. I don't think today we'd have that problem so much, but it used to be a huge thing where people would like go to the store and buy them all out and then try to sell them on eBay. But like I said, I don't know if that's necessarily a thing anymore. But with Cybertruck, maybe that's what they're worried about. Let me read through the actual details of this thing, and I want to get your opinion because it's fun. Okay, so up here you have the no resellers discontinuation cancellation, and then you have a special section here. It says Cybertruck only, and I'll read it here. You understand and acknowledge that the Cybertruck will first be released in limited quantity. Okay, so there's not going to be that many of these things. And again, this is from their motor vehicle and order agreement. You agree that you will not, you will not sell or otherwise attempt to sell, so no selling, the vehicle within the first year following your vehicle's delivery date. Notwithstanding the foregoing, if you must sell the vehicle within the first year following its delivery date for any unforeseen reason, because there's any number of reasons why you might need to sell your Cybertruck. You don't like it, you can't afford it, or I don't know, any number of reasons that unforeseen reason. And Tesla agrees that your reason warrants an exception to its no reseller policy. So essentially, you have to ask Tesla for permission to sell your car within the first year. No, this is real. Okay. And Tesla agrees that your reason warrants an exception to its no reseller policy. You agree to notify Tesla in writing, right? So you got to do a formal letter or whatever. So I guess contact your lawyer and make sure you follow Tesla's rules, and give Tesla reasonable time to purchase the vehicle from you at its sole discretion. So I guess theoretically they might buy it back from you if they do agree to do that, if you have some sort of reasonable reason for any number of ways. So funny. Okay, I lose my okay. So notify Tesla in writing and give Tesla reasonable time to purchase the vehicle from you at its sole discretion. Okay, so they have to decide whether or not they do it or not. And at the purchase price listed on the final sales sheet, less 25 cents a mile driven, reasonable wear and tear. So they already have kind of like what they consider to be a fair price. And 25 cents a mile, it's kind of an interesting one. And if you guys have any opinion on this kind of stuff, let me know. But usually I would bet that it's not going to be great for you. Although I guess theoretically, if you only drove it 2 miles, it's like only 50 cents off of what you bought it for. So maybe not too bad. But I'm just thinking out loud. I think probably you would lose your sales tax money. That's how I think they would work that, right? Like you buy a car, you pay sales tax, so they'll buy it back from you. But I don't think they would actually give you the sales tax. I think you would be out that money. It was just my guess as I'm reading through this here. Okay, reasonable wear and tear, and the cost to repair the vehicle to Tesla's used vehicle cosmetic and mechanical standards, not medical, mechanical standards. If Tesla declines to purchase your vehicle, right? So they are like, you know what, I don't want your car. You may then resell your vehicle to a third party after receiving written consent from Tesla. So if they don't want to buy it back, so I guess they got the first dibs on your car, and if theoretically they don't want to buy it back, let's say you crash it or you paint it some weird color, and like I don't want that thing, or whatever reason, who knows. And then you have to wait for them to send you a letter that you can sell your own car. It says here, you may resell your vehicle to a third party only after receiving written consent from Tesla. Okay, moreover, let's read it. You agree that in the event you breach this provision, right? So if you don't follow the rules, breach this provision, or Tesla has reasonable belief that you are about to breach this provision. Sorry, not provision. So this is kind of funny. It's like, are they going to send private investigators to your house? Man, I think that guy's gonna sell a Cybertruck. Oh, let's send the investigator out there. He's gonna breach his contract. It's just really funny. Or Tesla has reasonable belief that you're about to breach this provision. Tesla may seek injunctive relief to prevent the transfer of title of the vehicle, right? So that they'll try to like get you to not sell it. The injunctive relief, right? You can see it right there. Or demand liquidated damages from you in the amount of $50,000 or the value received as consideration for sale or transfer, whichever is greater. Oh, so it's interesting when you actually read the language. So it could be 50 grand or more, whichever is greater. And it also says Tesla may also refuse to sell you any future vehicles. So, so you might get banned from buying Tesla in the future. So, it's funny because in terms of YouTube content, if someone wanted to make a really, really funny video, I don't live in the USA, so I don't know if Cybertruck's gonna be available, say here in Korea, but it would be really, really funny in terms of a stunt if someone like you were to buy a Tesla Cybertruck, then try to sell it, and then Tesla sues them, and then you film the whole thing, and then you get a letter from Elon Musk that banned you from ever buying a Tesla again. it just, you guys understand this, it would just be the funniest video ever. So yeah, theoretically, if I have 100K laying around and I want to create drama, I guess we could do that. And hey, true story, if you guys want to do a collab on this, we can totally do that. But well, we'll see how serious Tesla is about lawsuits. But me personally, I don't want to get sued by Tesla or Elon Musk. I just don't want to mess with this stuff. And also, to be perfectly fair, they are putting in writing, right, very clearly what you can and cannot do. And it's funny because like the reason why I like to chat with you guys in the community about this stuff is, we have a lot of experienced people in the community. We have a lot of car lovers and stuff like that. To my knowledge, I have not seen something like this before. Like I said, to my knowledge, I think theoretically, the only thing that would be kind of similar would be like if you're buying like a supercar kind of thing. Say like a Lamborghini, Ferrari, or Maserati, any of these kind of things. I don't know if Maserati would fit in that category, but I think those kind of people, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me on this, but I think some of these like really high-end cars, maybe Bugatti, something like this, I think a lot of these are handmade, and you have to go with approved colors, and you can't necessarily just put any kind of wheels on there. I think that's what it is. Like, actually, but the thing with Lamborghinis, people put wraps on those things, so I don't know. You guys can correct me on that stuff. I'm not in the Lambo market, so but I have heard of this kind of thing where some car manufacturers are more protective of their brand. That's a good way to put it. So I guess Lambo wouldn't fit there. Maybe it's only Ferrari. So this one though, that like this idea that you can't resell it, I could see supercars doing that kind of thing as well. Like, because essentially you're just trying to protect your companies and the whole resale market thing. It's just, when you read through this thing for Cybertruck, it just sounds like the funniest crap ever. That they're worried that people are going to buy them out and then try to resell them. Maybe they are. Maybe the demand for this thing is going to be really high, and it's going to be like the iPhone market. I'm not sure if Apple puts anything in their contract by that, because like I said before, guys, with Apple or concert tickets, there's always been a real problem with that. Because and just be pretty fair to customers, you don't want people going on the release of the iPhone, buy them all up, and then sell them all on eBay. It's kind of lame for the regular consumer, right? But those kind of things these days, you can just buy them online. You don't have to physically go to the store anymore. Cybertruck, is there going to be like lines around the block for people to buy this thing? I don't know. Maybe. When I make these videos every now and then, you get the Tesla fanboys and fangirls, tell us and tell me how dumb I am, because Cybertruck is awesome and Elon Musk is going to sell a whole bunch of these things. Maybe. We're going to find out. That's why it's fun to talk about this stuff. And I was over on their website. Still no price. Theoretically, it comes out November 30th. I say theoretically because I someone was mentioning in the comments, and I couldn't confirm it, but I guess invitations for the event have already gone out, and I'm curious how much this thing is going to cost, to be honest. But yeah, these headlines of getting sued if you try to sell your Cybertruck within the first year. That's funny. Anyway, so please share your thoughts on this one. I love to hear these things, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.